Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your October 2022 reading. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everybody is always welcome. And if this is not your first time here, a very, very warm thank you and welcome to you guys. Happy birthday, or at least some of you. Happy birthday, Scorpio. We'll just jump right on in. And as usual, you will get a birthday card at the end of this video. You can make a little birthday wish. And here we go. For those of you who are interested, before we get started, this is the Influence of the Angels Tarot by Jody Baginski-Barbesi. This is the one with the blue back. You guys seem to like that. It's one of my newer decks. What do you think? Should we get some new cards? Let me know what you think in the description if you would like to get some new faces. We have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. And for your birthday cards, we will be using, as usual, the influence of the angel answers. We've got an angel theme going. That may or may not be significant to you, Scorpio. But I will leave a timestamp in the description so you can pause on that and make your wish. And we'll put that guy there. So let's see. In middle of the reading, we have the energy that's coming from September into October for you. The Magician. What a great card to start the month off. The Manifester. You wish it, you can receive it. If you want it, you can get it. This is a card of wonderful opportunity. The Magician is the architect, the manifester. You can see here there's the cups, the coins, the wand, and the sword. This individual, this angel, knows how to use them, knows what they're bringing to each of the situations. There we go. You can see the coins a little bit better there. They're right there. See them? Right there. This is a sign. One, it's major arcana, always universal energy, always good energy. That you have the ability, you have the know-how, you have the ability to bring about any kind of reality that you want. You can see they're making what looks like schematics here. Sparks of inspiration, wonderful, wonderful, just productive energy, usefulness. That energy is crossed with the Nine of Wands. Cautiously optimistic is how I like to see this card. He has built his wall here. A lot of readers will see this as the wounded warrior. He's not very wounded, although he does look a bit frail. He's a bit older, but he has built this wall with the exception of this space here. He has taken that rod down, that piece of wall down, because he's ever so slightly, ever cautiously optimistic. He has just a little bit of optimism. He's bringing that wall down just ever so slightly. So more optimism, manifestation energy. Base of the reading, Five of Swords. This is a card of, it's not really the traditional meaning of this reading of this card, but I get be careful what you wish for, you might get it. This person is illustrated. They've won the battle, maybe not by very kind means, perhaps did a few things that they should not, be be very proud of. Um, you can even kind of see in their expression, they're not really in a situation where they've made some actions, they've made some decisions that are not the best. I mean, obviously, they've won, but at what cost? They can't pick up all of these swords. Swords are very heavy, swords are very sharp. They can't pick them all up. He can really only carry the two of them. So that's another meaning of this card. It's kind of be careful what you wish for. Immediate past, we have the Five of Wands. This is a card of scrimmage. This is a card of planning. This is a card of uh, yeah, I like to call it that plan. Well, here we're doing this. We're making plans. We're practicing. This is the scrimmage card. There you can tell one set of little boys is in blue shirts, one's in a white shirt. They are, quote unquote, fighting. They're competing, really, but they're not doing any harm. They're trying to work out who goes where and who does what and where they all fit within the puzzle. That's this card. It's the planning card. So before you can make a building, before you can manifest, you need to know exactly what you're asking for. Crowning the reading, we have Four of Pentacles. Four is a very stable card. It is a card of being a little bit stubborn. It's a card of holding on too tight. You can see here her pocketbook is a bit empty, but if she puts these coins into that little bag, she might spend them. She'll have a sense of lack. So she's going to pick up, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. She's going to pick those coins up and put them into this box and then bury that box. And when she comes back to it in a week, a month, a year, a decade, she will have 4 coins. She won't have more, but she won't have less. So this is in terms of how to put this, economy. Let's look at it from if it's pentacles, let's look at it from a purely monetary perspective. You're not investing that in, you're not gaining any interest in that. That is, it's not liquid. You're not using it to the best of the abilities. You're not having any hope. You're not bringing more wealth to you by any means. So be mindful of the kind of selfish behavior. Immediate future, we have the Queen of Swords. This is an interesting individual. My last reading had in this position actually, a King of Swords, which is obviously the counterpart. He is in the suit of swords. Usually, the swords are very unusual, is the king is the more quiet one. The Queen of Swords is a fierce friend, very, very loyal, but will give you absolute truth, whether or not you ask for it. She is acid-tongued. That sword is extremely sharp. Her words carry a lot of weight. They can do a lot of damage. And she may not even realize it. She might. Don't get me wrong. She might know that she is putting you in your place. This is your place. Get into it. She knows that. And in some cases, may only use that judiciously and just may only say, I will save my 100% raw opinion until it is absolutely necessary, but she feels it's very, very necessary a lot. So be mindful of these two energies. This is the internal influence, Ace of Swords, new start. Communicate clearly, Scorpio. It is extremely important. It's your birthday month. If you're going to make those birthday wishes, be specific. If you're going to manifest, and you guys are great manifestors, you really need to know what it is that you're bringing about. Being careful what you wish for. They're being careful what you wish for. Communicate clearly. You look how really razor sharp that ace is. So the external influence, Two of Swords. A lot of intellectual energy, a lot of swords energy, a lot of air energy. So this might be a reading specifically for somebody who has a great deal of air in their chart, or you may be dealing with somebody who's one of our air sign cousins. This is a card of stubbornness. She's covering her heart. She does not see the surface coming in. The blindfold is on. All she really needs to do is put them down. Take that blindfold off, and can see all of this wonder and beauty behind her. She can also see the danger that the surf is coming in. If you guys can see that, she's on a shoreline, and you can just about see it here at the bottom here. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, but it can also just sweep her away. And her stubbornness is doing that. That energy is next up is the hopes and fears position. 10 of Cups. Everybody wants that. The healthy, happy, wonderful, abundant family. It's your birthday season. You're probably going to see a lot of new people or maybe some old friends, your family. Healthy, happy, wonderful, well provided for family. That's a wonderful hope. Overall outcome, King of Wands. Here we go. If you have to have a king, that's one of the ones that you want. Self-assured, wonderful. He has set the ocean on fire. He has his feelings, all that's what water represents. And it's a wave, and it's hard to tell here, but he has set his emotions ablaze. He is so inspirational and so put together that he knows where he's going, what he wants, arms raised in victory. This is me. I'm coming out. This is wonderful. Life is wonderful, and I'm thankful for it. I have made it around the sun one more time. That being said, Scorpio, if you wanted to take a moment and meditate and take a couple of seconds, I'll be quiet and you can make your birthday wish starting now. Are you ready? Did you blow out that candle? Unlikely. Wait for the surprise. That's what I like about this card. It looks like it's negative, but it's not. All it means is that whatever you wished for, no matter how ridiculous and way over the top you think it might be unlikely, but it's possible. You notice it says unlikely. Probably not something ordinary. And neither are you, Scorpio. You are extraordinary. You are unexpected. And that's what we love about you guys. Happy birthday. If your birthday's in October, I know the few of you have birthdays in October. Um, if you're not an October Scorpio, your birthday's not in October, happy birthday. Anyway, happy birthday whenever your birthday is. If you're watching this for somebody else that you love and care for, happy birthday to you anyway. That being said, I will see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.